how to connect your Raspberry Pi 3 with your laptop. See, firstly, you can connect your Raspberry Pi directly to a monitor or a TV via the HDMI cable, but for that you will need a USB keyboard and a USB mouse. So today we are going to connect our Raspberry Pi with our laptop, which is called a headless connection. A headless connection, we will establish this headless connection by connecting an Ethernet cable to the laptop, but make sure that you use the Ethernet cable which is RJ45. Make sure to use RJ45 Ethernet cable. Now firstly, what you need to do is you need to insert your SD card into the laptop, and you need to format the SD card which you are going to install in the put in the Pi. Here I have already installed the Raspbian OS on my card. Okay, so you need to first format the memory card and then install the Raspbian OS. And how you can do that, you can download the Raspbian Joshi OS from the raspberrypi.org. You can download it right from here. You can download the zip file Raspbian Joshi with desktop. Raspbian Joshi Lite is the lighter version on Debian Joshi. So after that, after you have downloaded the zip file, what you need to do is you need to download some card burner. Here I have HR card burner. So when you open it, it'll show some window. And when you select the image of Raspbian Joshi here, it will automatically select the SD card which you have, and then when you flash the card, it will take around 20 minutes to install and verify the content which you want to put on the image. Now after you have installed the OS on the SD card, what you need to do is you need to open the SD card. Here its name is boot. After that, you need to create a new file. Let's say you need to create a text document named SSH. Now what you need to do is you need to view the files by their name extensions, and you need to remove this .txt. So now I have the file which has no extension SSH. We need to create this file to establish a connection with the laptop. We need to create this file to establish a connection between the Pi and the laptop. Now after you have done this, what you need to do is you need to first connect to the Wi-Fi, and after that, when you go to the network settings, you need to go to the adapter options. You need to go to the Wi-Fi properties, sharing, and allow other network users to connect through this computer's internet connection. Because of this, your Pi will be able to connect with your laptop. Okay, so after that, you need to remove the SD card from your laptop. Now once you have removed the SD card from your laptop, you can put it in your Pi and make sure that Pi is turned off while you do this. Once you have put the SD card on your Pi, you can turn on the Pi. You can then connect your Ethernet cable on your Pi. Make an SSH file on the card without any extension. Put the card in the Pi. Connect RJ45 Ethernet cable to the Pi and your laptop. turn on the Pi. Okay, so once you have turned on the Pi after connecting your Ethernet connection, it will show some unidentified network access. Okay, so after you have done this, what you need to do is you need to open the command prompt and write ipconfig. Once you do this, you will find this Ethernet adapter Ethernet, and you need to note down the IPv4 address, which is here 192.168.137.1. so this IPv address will put it in here. I have the Angry IP scanner. You can download any IP scanner, and you'll write this IP range 192.168.137, and you'll scan the IP range from 0 to 255. Okay, now when I click start, it will scan all the 256 IP connections. The rest are unavailable. The first is my desktop connection, and this one, we need this one, which is raspberrypi.mshome.net. so you need to note down this IP address, whatever yours is. Here mine is 192.168.137.134, or you can note down the name as well, raspberrypi.mshome.net. now what you need to do is you need to open Putty. Putty is a terminal, or you can say a virtual terminal, a simulated terminal, through which you can connect remotely to another computer by using the SSH. SSH is Secure Shell Protocol, which is used to connect between two different machines. Now when you write here Raspberry Pi .mshome.net, make sure you use port number 22, SSH, and open. When you connect it for the first time, it will show this alert. Okay, you need to do it yes. It won't come for the when you connect it again. So you do it yes. You log in as Pi, and the password is Raspberry. Now your Raspberry Pi is working, but through the Putty terminal. I'll write down the notes. Run ipconfig command in Windows terminal. Scan the IPv4 address using an IP scanner. Put that IP address or the host name, which will be same in everyone's computer, which is raspberrypi.mshome.net in Putty. Make sure to use port number 22 and click on open. After the terminal is opened, log in as Pi, and the password is Raspberry. Now once you have connected through the Putty, you need to write this command sudo apt get tight vnc install tight vnc server. Once you do this, tight vnc server will get installed on your Pi. Tight vnc server is a virtual networking computer through which you can get a graphical interface to use the other computer. So the package will get installed. I had already installed the package, and I have removed once to show you to install the package again. Now when you do this and then you type tight vnc server, you will be asked to write some password, which would be 8 characters long. When you do that, make sure you note that password. Here I have already noted that password, so it's showing me that this is my Raspberry Pi :1.log is my VNC log file. Now install the tight VNC server, set your password of the VNC server. Now once you have done this, you can just use this VNC server and you can write that IP address which was noted down here, minus 192.168.137.134 :1. Continue, and here it will show you that your computer is ready to work. Now notably, the Raspberry Pi, the computer will use your laptop's Wi-Fi connection here. So if you open the internet and if you open the Chromium web browser, it can easily use the internet connection of your laptop's Wi-Fi. Okay, see, you can find it. All right, so I'll just put up the last few notes. Set your password for the VNC server, open VNC viewer, put the IP address in VNC server with the log file that was :1, and your Raspberry Pi is ready to operate. Yes, if you don't have the VNC viewer, you can also use Windows remote desktop connection. You can connect it through here. Okay, it depends on you which virtual device you use. So thank you so much. This was the video to connect your Raspberry Pi 3 with your laptop based on a headless connection. Thank you.